Craig, you're safe, but tinged with a bit of disappointment this afternoon. I think that you've slipped to a rare home defeat.
Tinged with a lot of disappointment, to be honest. Not happy. Doesn't sit well. I didn't expect us to play as poor as that today after how well we've been playing of late. So yeah, back to reality and just a disappointing day.
You had the perfect start as well, 1-0 up after 3 minutes, and you must have really fancied your chances from that point onwards.
I think it backfired scoring so early. I really do. I think that sort of scoring early just made us too relaxed, and I just think we thought we had to turn up and win the game, and they slowly wore us down and rightfully won the game in the end.
They've got good experience in good areas. Did that really show today as the game went on?
Yeah, it did. I mean, look, they're a consistent top half team this year, so I expected a tough game, but they weathered the storm early doors, and like I said, they slowly wore us down, and they counter-attacked really well, and we couldn't get at them. They nullified all our threats.
Seemed to have 1-1 written all over it second half, and then George made the double save, and it looked like you'd get out with 1-1, but one more chance, and boys just stuck it away.
Yeah, I'm slightly disappointed myself that we went for it a little bit. In hindsight, I wish we'd have just settled for a draw, to be honest. Felt like we wanted to win games at home. We should have maybe just settled for 1-1, and we had a lot of forwards on at the end. But I think over all of the game, they deserve to win, so I ain't got too many complaints.
When you step back from the disappointment of today, though, you're safe, and that's a fantastic achievement from where you inherited it at the start of December.
Yeah, obviously it were difficult circumstances, and there's been a lot of hard work from people behind the scenes, from the chairman to the players and to my staff, management staff. So it's a big congratulations to everybody involved that's helped that happen. But it's done with. I expected us to stay up, and it's about trying to build now a good competitive team here.
4 games to go. You could have a real say in the title race over the next week. You're going to be a little bit pressure free. Does that help the players to perhaps go out and express themselves?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a good test for myself as a manager to have a look at the very best in the league. It's a good test for my players to have to respond after a disappointing defeat today. So we've got to come out and give it everything we've got to show due respect to the league, really. So I'm looking forward to both matches.
And I suppose it's one thing celebrating or toasting that you've stayed up, but this time next year you want it to be a whole lot different.
Yeah, so I've just sort of mentioned that to players, really, that being a successful team, going in the right direction, you've got to sort of see games out, and you win games not playing well or draw games not playing well today. So that's something we need to instill in the dressing room. Absolutely, we want to go in the other direction next year. You've
not had to say that too often lately, though, have you? You've had it today. You probably said it with the second half late on against FC United, but you've done fairly well on the whole lately.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm a bit took by surprise today. Not necessarily to lose the game, because that can happen, but just the performance in general. We were fantastic last week at Darlington and against Spennymoor, Kidderminster down here, so we've been in good form, and we're looking forward to today's game to see how well we could play, and we just never got going in the second half especially, so just a big disappointment, really.
Now you are safe, does it enable you to have a proper look at next season and try and start tying players down?
Yeah, I mean, start now, really. I always want to make sure we're mathematically safe. We've done that, and it's about planning, making sure we get the recruitment right, keeping the players that we want to keep, and making sure we're ready nice and early for another difficult season next year.
Harrogate Tuesday, they're flying, but what a challenge here under the lights.
Yeah, I think it's a game everybody's looking forward to. It's obviously potentially could win this league, so like I said, the fans, myself, players, you want to play against the best and see how far you're off. There's no doubt we need to play better than today, else we'll get nothing out of the game. But next 2 games are great games for us, and I'm looking forward to both.
And to be fair to the title rivals, if you take 3 points off both, you've done them both a favour in a roundabout sort of way.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's up to them. Look, it's going to be a great battle. I don't like to say who's going to win the league, but like I said, the best team always wins it. So good luck to both teams, but we'll be trying as best in both matches.